Alright, what's up everybody? We are on the fourth episode of Squid Game. I am honestly loving this show so far, as I already told you a couple of times, but last episode, of course, was an interesting one. It was quite different from the first two, I would say, in the way that, it started off a lot more quiet, I remember, and we got to learn a little bit more about the organization that we're dealing with through the eyes of the cop, who, of course, managed to kind of go undercover and infiltrate within the organization, or where the games are being held, right? So we're basically learning that it seems like, kind of the people in the pink suits, the people involved, right, working for the leader guy, are still very much doing it for the money, if that makes sense. And yeah, like, again, I myself speculated a little bit that they were suffering from the same financial issues, probably, that a lot of the people, or, all the people basically taking place in the games are. So that's definitely an interesting detail. The end of the episode, of course, was all about kind of the second game now that was being held, where they had these little, I forgot really what it's called, but they had these figurines, right, that were basically there within like a sugar substance or whatever that they had to try and get out. Of course, all the characters that we focused on so far managed to survive, which I, definitely expected, because I assume, the show wants to really flesh them out well before eventually probably killing some of them off, right? But other than that, I'm not really sure where we are going now. Like, that's kind of the question that I'm asking myself. Like, okay, so where do we go from here? Obviously we're going to have 4 more games, so that will be a big part of it. But what else is the show gonna start introducing? Is the female character, for example, who still has that pocket knife or whatever, like, is she gonna try and do even more of the sneaky infiltrating and trying to find out what's gonna be next and this and that? I know there is this one interesting tiny little storyline in the last episode that I didn't even really get to talk about, where there was this one random guy who had figured out what game they were going to play, because there was like a clue basically hidden within the food that they were given and stuff. And he then was also sort of escorted to a different part of the building later on. We saw that in a very quick scene, right? So I'm not sure what that is all about. I assume that's going to be further fleshed out now in this 4th episode. Yeah, maybe a last thing to still mention is, of course, that our main character kind of formed his own squad together with Ali and his former classmate and the old guy. And the former classmate, obviously, like, he basically went for his complete own self-interest last time around, because he he could have said something about the main character basically picking the umbrella, but he chose not to. And I wonder if that's going to come back to bite him, and if our main character's kind of gonna catch on to that or not. Probably not, but again, it's just something that I wonder about, because I'm already trying to basically figure out for myself, like, again, where is this gonna go now? And I'm not really too sure. So yeah, man, I'm just excited to get into episode 4, which I didn't even look up what it was called, so I'm going to do that real quick. It's called Stick to the Team. So that might actually obviously refer to, the squad that I just talked about. And maybe there is going to be some conflict there, but we'll see about that. Anyway, guys, of course, if you already want to watch the next 3 episodes, they are up on Patreon. So that's episode 5, 6, and 7. Linked on top of the description, of course. You can get early access, also full-length reactions if you want to watch the entire episodes along with me. I have to do quite a lot of cutting in these because the episodes are super long. So if you want to get my full commentary and hear everything that I thought about the episodes, then definitely make sure you check out the Patreon. And then for now, let's dive into episode 4. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is going to be about that guy. Yep. I was wondering what that was going to be all about. So he did catch on to it, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. I figured, man. I love the old guy so much, dude. He's just such an all-around nice guy.
미안해. 괜히 내가 다 찢어지자고 해서.
아니야. 뭐 알고 그런 것도 아닌데. 우산도 내가 고른 거고.
다행이야. 다들 무사해서.
He's just pretending. Oh, so there's gonna be like a... Yeah... sneaky inner conflict between them now in a way, like... I don't know, it seems like the classmate guy doesn't realize that he in a way knows. They're getting a beer and eggs?
이게 다냐?
What is this combination?
Excuse me. 이봐요. 뭐 하는 거예요?
같이 좀 먹고 삽시다.
I mean, surely they can't go twice, right?
계란이랑 사이다. 빨리 줘요.
Oh, it was a soda, actually.
우리도 못 받았어요.
2번 가져갔어요. 내가 봤어요.
I don't really think that this guy stands any chance against
개새끼.
this one.
너 때문에 깨졌잖아, 이 개새끼. 살짝인데 그게 이렇게 끌어들이냐? 씨발놈아. 개새끼.
I mean, I'm guessing the organization is completely okay with this and they kind of want them to start fighting with each other and stuff.
이봐요.
Because, I mean, clearly they're not intervening in any way. Don't tell me he's actually dead or something, what the fuck?
죽었어.
Holy shit!
저 자식이 사람을 죽였다고.
I mean, doesn't this literally mean that they could just all start basically killing each other now to survive as well if they wanted to? Or to win?
내말안 들려? 이러면 안 되는 거잖아. 우리끼리 이렇게 죽이면 안 되는 거잖아.
So the games don't even matter necessarily. This just really turned it into a battle royale. That's fucking crazy. Oh god. I mean, how can you still sleep comfortably now? Oh, this is really gonna turn into a mess. Because you need to be on your guard at all times. What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing?
서둘러. 곧 취침 시간이야.
I don't get it.
오늘은 절대로 자면 안 돼. 불 꺼지면 무슨 일이 벌어질지 몰라.
Yeah, this is what I was saying.
저놈들 분위기가 아까부터 심상치가 않아.
운반팀은 왜 안 오는 거야?
The delivery team.
확실한 거지? 내가 탈락하면 이들 이 집도 끝장이야.
그런 걱정은 오늘 밤에나 잘 넘는 게 뭐해?
무슨 소리야?
안에서 싸움이 날 거야. 일부러 음식을 적게 주고 싸움을 유도하는 거지. 다음 게임을 하기 전에 약한 것들은 미리 속아내는 거야.
Wait, so are you telling me that these guys picked him out on purpose to help them with something? And is this guy like a doctor or something, or that he was able to do that operation there, or that surgery, I mean? Holy shit, this is confusing. This makes it seem like, again, they have their own little squad within the pink guy's team, to call it like that.
아저씨 뭐 할 줄 아는데?
나 밖에서 의사예요.
Yeah.
도움이 될 겁니다.
그래서
Wow. This guy is clearly just enjoying the show. Jesus Christ, man. This is crazy. This show is getting more and more wild.
시작.
And they're just... Oh my god, they're just enhancing the chaos. I can't believe how quickly this all escalated, man. What the fuck? Ew, this is insane. So well done though with the flashes constantly. That's a good question. Man, like how many people are still gonna be left after this? Did he find like a hiding spot or something or what? Yo, this show, what did this thing just turn into, man? This is straight up horror.
그만해. 나 무서워. 일어나면 다 죽어. 너무 무서워. 그만해. 게임 종료.
Wow. So they really had just planned for this. Yeah, to I guess weed out the playing field a little further. So now that they spotted the pocket knife in this guy's pocket, does that mean that they will think he carried it with him?
방인으로 있습니까? 우린 서로 이름을 모릅니다.
Oh, so this is the cop guy looking for his brother, I guess, right? So would that mean that the brother could still be alive then, actually? Because I just figured that he had already died in the first game or something. But how would he not have seen him already?
그래도 많이 줄였네. 107에서 80명 됐으니까 27명 줄인 건가? 맞지 오빠?
오빠? 내가 진짜 오빠 맞아? 아닌 것 같은데.
아저씨, 내가 몇 살로 보여요?
49.
This guy's no chill.
19?
빙고. 오빠 센스 있네?
맞췄으면 상을 줘야지.
화장실 좀 갔다 와서 생각해볼게.
What is she up to? Okay. I guess she really is just trying to win his loyalty, huh? And here I thought she was planning to kill him. Coughing again.
모르스부.
Oh, is he doing that with his coughing? That's him, isn't it? Oh, wow, okay. I totally thought of something else the first time I heard him cough there. But he was doing Morse code, that's kind of genius.
잠시 후 세 번째 게임이 시작됩니다. 참가자들은 진행 요원의 안내에 따라 이동해 주시기 바랍니다.
Oh, look, it's so hilarious just to see what this place looks like now with some destroyed beds and the cycle begins again. So the guy who is communicating with him through coughing, is he like part of that group who used the doctor, I wonder?
세 번째 게임에 오신 여러분을 환영합니다. 이번 게임은 단체전입니다. 참가자들은 10명씩
Don't tell me they're gonna team up with
제한 시간은 10분.
these guys.
10분입니다.
선생님, 혹시 팀을 정하셨나요?
아니요.
그럼 저랑 같이 하시죠. 팀이 있습니다.
아니 근데 저는 꼭 제 아내랑 같이 해야 되는데 괜찮으시겠어요?
죄송합니다. 저희 팀에 이미 여자가 많아서요.
That's actually crazy that there's like literally even couples taking part in this. It's not just people who are alone and have nothing left to lose, basically. What's the deal with her?
아니지. 지금 장난하는 거지?
사람 넘치잖아. 안 보여? 우리 지금 딱 10명인 거.
오빠, 왜 그래? 씨발놈아. 나 배신하면 죽인다고 했다.
아이고 무서워라. 우리 한민혜 씨 오늘도 게임 잘해보세요.
I mean, but surely she knew, like, I don't know, I feel like she's known from the start that he is, he literally doesn't give a shit about her, dude. Like, that became clear literally the first time we saw them together, like even 1 or 2 episodes back. She did everything to basically stay by his side, but I guess it really was just survival.
누가 밀려나? 오빠들, 내가 특별히 같이 해줄게. 오빠들 오늘 뭔지 알아.
I love her behavior so much, though.
그리고 내가 못하는 거 빼고는 다 잘하거든.
She's just completely crazy, and I'm all here for it.
팀원 선정 시간이 끝났습니다. 모든 팀들은 게임장 입구에 일렬로 도열해 주시기 바랍니다.
여기서 하는 게 아니었어?
Because we're going somewhere else. What is that? Are they like bungee jumping or what the fuck is happening?
세 번째 게임에 오신 여러분을 환영합니다. 이번 게임은
Tug of
줄다리기입니다.
war?
저 위로 보이는 타워에서 줄을 당겨 상대방을 아래로 떨어뜨리면 승리하게 됩니다.
I just figured what this game actually is. I realize it now. So they're literally just like, yeah, gonna be pulling on the rope and try to pull them off the edge.
1조와 7조가 먼저 대결하겠습니다. 1조와 7조는 입장해 주시기 바랍니다.
I mean, I think I can tell which team is gonna win. But just to show us what the game is, I guess. Oh man, they're like chained to it as well. Yeah, obviously. This is so fucked up, man. It must be so scary knowing that you can die any second now. Oh, you're so screwed. Oh wait, there was still... Okay, now they let go or what? This is so fucked up.
243번
Yeah, they're gonna need some special trick to make this work, but that seems to be what this girl is like onto or something.
남탕이네.
4조와 5조는 입장하시기 바랍니다.
아쉽네. 니들은 내 손으로 죽이고 싶었는데.
You can't just like push them off. Fuck it, man. Everything is permitted, right?
너무 기죽지들 마라. 줄다리 일은 힘으로만 하는 게 아니야.
힘으로 하는 거 아니면 뭐 줄다리기를 말로 합니까?
어떻게 이겼는지
He's just gonna like
그걸 말해줄게.
share instructions on the spot, I guess.
신호가 울리고 처음 10초는 그냥 버티는 거야. 이때
Hold
자세는
out.
눕는 자세. 아랫배를 하늘로 쭉 밀어 올리고 이렇게 버티다 보면 상대편 호흡이 깨지는 순간이 분명히 올 거야.
Now you. Oh, I love this so much, man. Yeah, you guys are fucked. Oh god. No. They had to make it tense, obviously. Tell me that the girl has a backup plan or something. She has a plan B, come on. Three steps forward. Oh, damn. Okay, man, I was wondering if we would actually for once end an episode where the game hadn't actually ended yet, and I guess that just happened. But that makes sense because obviously I knew there was still going to be like 6 episodes with only 4 games. Well, I absolutely loved this episode, and I also love how just every single time you can't tell in advance what's going to happen or what kind of twist they're going to pull on you, right? And like that's exactly what happened here, immediately in the beginning, of course, already, is that they just added a different variable to the game, where suddenly it turned out that, well, I guess killing each other is actually allowed as well to, basically, get rid of your opponents, if that makes sense. So that's what happened, and that definitely turned the show suddenly into very much sort of a, I don't know, it's just getting crazier and crazier, right? And I would very much just call that sequence that we had there for a good 10-15 minutes or whatever with the lights out, and then of course the organization has to make it even worse by flashing the light constantly and stuff and making it as dramatic as possible, but it just turned into a horror sequence. And yeah, dude, all in all, this episode was super entertaining, and like I said, things get crazier and crazier. The game at the end was very, not original, of course, but it's, I don't know, it's just like the concept is once again, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, crazy just is the best way to describe it, right? But it's so brutal at the same time, yet genius, if that makes sense. It's just entertainment, right? And like, this is, again, I guess this is kind of what I had figured in advance, like, okay, this is what the games are going to be about, right? They're just going to be about, people killing each other, and in a way that's kind of what I wasn't really excited for in advance, but now that I'm seeing it, it's still like, yeah, okay, but I'm not gonna lie, but it's entertaining, and it's fucked up all the same, right? But other than that, it's also quite fascinating how they're throwing these little bits, of mystery in the show now, where I don't really know what to make of it. So, for example, we have this one little subgroup, I guess, of people in the pink suits that are, I don't know, they kind of have their own plan, it seems, going on, and that's what they needed, apparently, the doctor guy for. So, but I still don't know what's up with that. And again, like, I think I'm not supposed to get that yet. I think that's what we're just going to get into later on. But they used the doctor to perform some kind of surgery on one particular person, and I'm still not sure what that was about. I'm not sure if I should have maybe caught on to it or not, but I don't think so. So yeah, again, like that's still a mystery for me at the moment. I'm just kind of scrolling through the episode, of course. Yeah, I mean, another big thing was, of course, that there is the crazy girl. I don't know what to call her really, but she very much. That's the one thing I didn't really understand. Like, she constantly seems to want to get on this criminal guy's team right from the start that we saw them. When it's very clear that criminal dude never gave a shit about her, right? And she knew that. Like, that's the thing. Like, she knew that. So it just makes me go, you know, like, it makes me a little bit almost surprised that she apparently still figured that he was gonna stay loyal to her or something, and let her join his team or whatever. So I thought that was a little hypocritical of her, because I feel like she very much knew exactly that what she was doing was kind of pointless. So I don't know, but that maybe I'm catching on to that wrong, or not seeing that right. But yeah, we have that's the thing. We have the cop guy, of course, who now figured out that the guy coughing in there was actually communicating through Morse code with him. And so he was very much trying to get in contact with him. And I'm also not sure what that's gonna lead to. And again, I kind of question myself, like, okay, is the guy with the coughing perhaps part of the same group that tried using the doctor guy? Or is this gonna be a different group again, or just one guy acting on his own accord? What if, I am now wondering, what if I can't believe I'm just coming up with this on the spot, but what if the cop's brother is actually not part of the people taking place in the games, but he's part of the people in the pink suits? Because that might just as well be going on, right? It could perhaps even be the guy coughing, literally. Because again, like, I found it already surprising that the cop guy was looking for his own brother there within the people taking place in the games. And I'm like, well, you should have probably seen him by now, right? I mean, it's not that many people in there, so surely you would have been able to recognize him eventually somewhere in there, and he hadn't yet, apparently. So I figured that the dude probably died already in the first game, his brother. But now I'm thinking, oh shit, he's probably part of the guys in the pink suits. And so, again, that's what the show is going to delve into more and more as well. There are so many things going on all at the same time, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, the games, of course, they are entertaining, like I said, so I'm loving that part about it as well, how they keep adding variables to it. And then there's this other mystery part of the show going on, where you're trying to figure out what the organization is up to, and why there's people with their own motives in there as well. And it's complete chaos and craziness, but it's very fun to follow along with. And yeah, all in all, this show has been absolutely fantastic so far. And I'm super excited for the fact that I'm still not even halfway yet. I mean, 4 episodes done now and 5 more to go. I know that there is one in there that is apparently super short. So, not sure why that is. But yeah, man, this has been quite the ride so far. And I can't wait to see where it's going to end up. I'm also very curious, like, where is this first season going to end? Because I'm pretty sure, but I don't actually know that. I'm pretty sure they're going to, because it was a huge hype and stuff, they're going to continue with a second season or whatever, right? But will that mean that this first season will kind of be standing on its own, and where the story is in a way going to come to an end? Is the second season going to pick up maybe with completely different characters again? I could see that, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Or are they going to somehow find a way to bring all the same characters from this first season back in there? That's what I'm kind of wondering about. Actually, I do think that, and again, this is totally what I am expecting, some of these characters here are gonna die along the way. Surely. Like, I think at least 1 or 2 of these characters are gonna die by the first season. You know, I mean, I could see that happening as quick as the next episode already. Like, I feel like one of them could die any moment now. So, but I don't know if I'm right about that, but that's kind of what I'm just expecting. Nonetheless, of course, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode once again. If you enjoy my reactions, you can already watch the next 3, so episode 5, 6, and 7, up on Patreon. That's linked on top of the description, so go check that out. You both support my channel, and that way already get to watch the next couple episodes, as well as full-length reactions, of course, so very much appreciated. And then with that being said, yeah, I hope you look forward to the next one, and I'll see you there.